Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Transformer Masterpiece MP-56 Cybertron Strategist Trailbreaker made by Takara Tomy. It was designed by Long Life Design, and we're going to go through everything that's inside this box. There's going to be some comparisons in vehicle mode, comparisons in robot mode, and all kinds of information will be given. So please stay tuned. So let's get the box out of the way. So this is the box that you're going to be getting. It did not come with the sleeve like it normally did a couple of boxes ago. We have the vehicle mode on the left, and we have the robot mode on the right. We have Trailbreaker on the side, shooting with his left arm / hand cannon there. On the back of the box, we have the vehicle mode on the top. We have these 6 different features, which we'll go through in this video. We have group shot over here with Ironhide, Blue Streak, the new Bumblebee, and Chip Chase. We have Trailbreaker over here in a different pose, kneeling down there, and we have some accessories, which we'll also go through there. The vehicle mode over here, and then on the bottom of the box it says Toyota official licensed product, and then on the top of the box it just says Transformer Masterpiece MP-56 Cybertron Strategist Trailbreaker. So there you go. Let's get this out of the box. So I'm gonna go through here. So the first thing we're going to focus on is the booklet that you're going to get. We have the card, we have Trailbreaker on the front in this robot mode. In the middle ground, we have him in this vehicle mode. In the background, we have Optimus Prime. I'm not exactly sure if they're driving past the park or maybe they're in the forest or the jungle. I can't quite make out what's going on there. But this is very different from what we normally get. Now, also, another thing that comes in this booklet is some stickers. So there's some Autobot stickers that have the white outline, and then there's some that has the gray, and then it also came with 4 black stickers. I'm not exactly sure what those are for, but you can apply them if you so wish. So this is what comes inside the box. As always, the vehicle mode is on the bottom. We have the left hand here. We have the multi-nozzle weapon there. We have the parabolic antenna. We have the front grille and bumper. We have the smiley face, we have the shouting face, we have the special effects part, and that is it. So we're going to get this here, and we're going to set this up, talk about the real vehicle. There you go. Now this is a Toyota Hilux 2-door 4-wheel drive camper truck. It was produced in 1978 all the way through 1983. The doors do open. Let me just demonstrate that for you. And they pin into this little hole that's there. It's a little bitty hole. Now this can open all the way up, and you can stick Chip Chase in there if you so desire. It's an option, but you can definitely open both of these up if you wanted to. Another thing you can do is open the hood. Now it has this very nice chrome front grille and bumper. Over here it says Toyota, very tiny, but you can make it out. And you just simply bring down the bumper and you use a nail. You kind of get in here and you open that. So what you see there is supposed to be an engine, which is a 1.6 liter 12R straight 4 engine block some sort. It's hard to make out. I'm not exactly sure on engine terminology, but that's what it's supposed to be. And you have this silver over here that's supposed to be his knee there, making it look like something else, like another part of the engine. This is say that, but you can see that there. And we can close this up, and you have the very nice Autobot symbol there. The doors are a little annoying getting back in because they're on a hinge. So you gotta be real careful about this. Right? And they plug into the side. There we go. So you have to kind of put a little tiny bit of force to pop that back in there. They're annoying. So yeah, so you have that. You have the rims that are painted chrome in the front. It's all chrome. And then on this side, same deal. Now let's talk about transmissions before we go any further. We have 3 different options. We have a 4-speed manual, a 5-speed manual, and last but not least, a 3-speed automatic. The total weight of the real vehicle will be 4,530 pounds, give or take or so. And it puts out maybe 89 horsepower. Now, what does that translate to high and the top speed? I would place it somewhere between 70 or 90 miles an hour. I'm not exactly sure. But as we focus on the back, the canopy door does not open because it's locked into the feet. The same thing can be said with the tailgate. They do not flip down like a normal pickup truck. It just doesn't transform that way. But you can see the word Toyota back there. And you have this side. And you have the underneath. Now this underneath is very clean. It's not like that Kingdom version where the hands peeped out from underneath there and it was touching the surface and all that kind of nonsense. And the only thing we're probably missing is the exhaust pipe. But big deal. So there you go. So first thing we want to do is show off the change of the front grille and bumper, and you do so like so. So this is what it comes stock with, and you simply just push it down, get your nail in there, simply pops off, and you pop this one in. And you can have your G1 style Trailbreaker there if you so desire. You can do that. Take a look at that thumbnail. I forgot to mention that the rear mirrors are painted silver. But you can have this option if you want to save your chrome. But I'm going to use the chrome on this one. Okay, so another thing you can do is we can install this parabolic antenna. And how we do that, there's a little tab right there. Use a nail to pop open. And there's 2 little rectangles there. And they plug into the bottom of this. So all you have to do, give it a little wiggle. And you have yourself an onboard antenna. Now he uses this to scan the radio waves to gather information. Just assuming that it is. That's what it does. But you can do that. It rotates. You can have it any way you want. So like so. Right. We can take this off. And we can close this. Let's get into some comparisons before we go any further. First thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in the exclusive Blue Streak. And we're going to bring in Road Rage. And then we're going to bring in Skids. Now, starting from this side, we have a Nissan Fairlady. We have the Toyota Hilux. We have the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, and we have the Honda City. As of this given time, we have gotten 15 out of 18 deluxe G1 cars from the 80s. So we're not doing pretty bad. We still have to wait. We're missing 3 characters, one being Hoist. They talked about there's no plans for it, but I think they should do it just because you can't have one without the other. And if you do an exclusive color of him, let's say not like lift ticket, which is red, but you can do another color, maybe the purple one with Shockwave's head on there, or maybe you can do another color with a different character who doesn't have a name, whatever it may be. But we definitely need a hoist to go with Trailbreaker. So you can have this like this if you want, like that. If you want to see them from behind, you can do this, that. If you want, you could do like a highway scene type of deal. Let me see. Yeah, we could do this. We could do like a three lane type of thing, right? Now Skiz is in the wrong lane. But anyway, yeah, you can kind of do this, if you wanted to. All right. All right. Transformation takes about 69 steps, and getting from this mode into the robot mode is very simple. The problem is getting it back into the vehicle mode, because a lot of things get in the way. Case in point, the canopy and the doors for me. It could be something else for you, but those are the two things that actually get in the way. So let's get that started. So first thing we want to do, I'm going to pop this down. We're going to open up the hood one more time, and we're going to simply move these rear mirrors inside of the engine block. Then we're going to close this. Now from time to time this is going to pop off, just to let you know. Second thing, we want to unlock it from back here, right? You want to grab the rear wheels, and you just simply want to bring it open like that. Okay. Next we want to do is separate the legs. They come pegged together. There's a peg there on that side, and then there's the hole on that side. We're going to start from down here. First, we want to unplug this wheel by just flipping it open like that. We take this panel, bring it open, and then we're going to take the whole bottom of the leg, and we want to bring it down like that. We're not ready for this yet. Bring it down like that. Make sure you got it all the way. Now you should have a space for this wheel, so you just simply fold it away. Right? Take this panel right here, bring it back down. Take this panel there, and it flips down like that. Now you do have to squeeze to get that together. Next, we want to get the foot. Bring that down like so, and since it's on a rocker, you can create enough space to get your finger in here. So you get your finger in here, you're going to grab this piece right here, you want to just click it into place, right? The back, let's move that forward. You want to grab this part of the foot, which is the heel part, and you just want to flip this over like that, so it's going to extend, and you just put this back together, right? You got one leg done. Same thing on the other side. When you grab this foot, bring this down. Since we have the foot out like that, you use the rocker to get in here. Use a finger, get in here, click that into place. Go back here, grab the second part of the rear foot, which is the heel, bring this back, bring this out. Right? Now you notice I did something different there, right? All right, so now we're going to unplug this side. Bring this out, right? We need to undo this panel here, and we want to extend, right? Like that. Take this wheel right here, flip this in, like that. Take this panel, bring it back, and you take this panel right here, you bring it down here, and squeeze that into place. Now the legs, they have to rotate this way, not this way, because they will not turn in that direction. They only turn in this direction. So you want to spin at the knee, like so. Same thing on opposite side. They only spin this way. And you have that, right? As we move up, we're going to take the front wheels and we're going to bring this in and bring this in. Very easy, right? Next, we want to take these doors, right? We want to bring the doors open like this. Bring the doors like this, right? Open them like that. You take the window, bring them in like so. Take the window, bring it like that. And what we need to do here is we need to get the door on the inside. So we're going to do this in one motion. Now it's going to stop there because you don't have enough space. So what we're going to do, we're going to create the space by turning the door this way. And then we're going to flip it in, right? Let me do that one more time. We're going to turn the door anyways. And we want to fold. You want to keep going until you got enough space. Now, since we're on this side, you want to fold down, and it's going to fall into this little groove. I show it onto this side right here. There's a little groove right there where this thing is. It falls into that. I'm going to see if I do it on this side. We're going to turn this down into that little groove, right? So we're pretty much halfway done. Next, we need to pop the windshield down because we need to move stuff. All right, so this windshield is actually on the slider and you have to slide downwards, right, until it doesn't go anymore. And you take this stem, just call it what it is, and you want to plug it into this piece right here, which is very easy. Now, the only things that's going to get in the way is the doors, so just make sure the doors are not in the way. Just plug it in together like that. So you should have something like this going on. Don't worry about the backpack. We'll fix that when we get to it. Right, so let me fix this. Let me fix that. We're going to fold this back by extending it like so. The arms are very easy. So we're going to get the arms out of the way, right? So we're going to take the arms, you want to swing them out like so, and you want to turn like that. And then you just set them properly, I should say, like that. Same thing, you just want to bring it down. And when you get to this point, just turn like that. Make sure all of the screws are facing the back way, not the front way. Next thing we're going to do, let's focus on the arms real quick. We're going to bring the arms down and we're going to rotate at the elbow. Get that ready. Same thing on the other side. Pull down, rotate at the elbow, just to have that ready. Next, we need to pop the head through the hardtop of the truck. And it takes a little doing, but you can do it. All right, so you feed the head through to here. Now, a lot of stuff is going to get in your way, but once you get it, you take the head. It's going to be on this long piece of thing, and you want to bring the head back. Just do this gently. Bring this back, and you simply want to pop it right back to where you found it, like that. So we got the head squared away. Okay. Now, you take the fuel generator and bring that there. Sorry for the shine of my light. And you just want to fold it down. And we'll work on that a little bit later. His cannon is still inside of the canopy. Bring this down and you can fold it at the base. And you should have enough space. But if you don't, you can just take this and just swing it past and bring it back. We're not going to finish this yet, but we're going to get to it. Next thing we're going to do is take the rear lights. We're going to flip them down. So take that, go down like that. And you want to unplug back of the canopy, and they are supposed to extend, but not a little bit. Take this piece, go inside. There's two pieces right here. Matter of fact, you go inside of here, and you got to grab the second piece. So you back here, bring that down. Same thing on the other side. Get in here, bring that down. Right. So these two tabs are going to plug underneath here. Now, another thing we need to do, we need to collapse the door underneath the canopy. So we're going to do this now, like that. And there's going to be a hole here and a hole on the opposite side. And there's 2 points where they clip in. So I'm going to have to do this off camera. Right, so you're going to do this. You kind of have to, I got to search for it. And then you do the other side, plug that in, give it a squeeze, and you should be good to go. Now, these two things are supposed to fish through these two holes here. Let me see if I can get it. These two holes right here. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And this might be a little finicky at first because you don't have anywhere to kind of like cheat to put this on. Right. And you do need some patience. Did I get it? Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Alright, so let me see if we can get it this way. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Right, and then there's two tabs in there, and they go into the back. Alright, so we take this fuel generator, put this right here, and you can lower it, you can have it higher, whatever. Takes the side cannon, you just want to take the other half, and you want to fold it up, like that. And what I like to do is I like to put it at the base because it kind of droops if you put it up too high or you angle it, something like that. So I like to put it back here, but you can put it any way you want. You can put it back. You can bring it forward if you want, if you like that look. But I'm gonna put it back there. We're almost finished. Almost finished. All right. So we take the hands. We need to get the hands out of here. Just look for a door. Flip those out. You can extend this cannon piece. Okay, it's giving me a little trouble. Do the same thing on the other side. There's his hand. Keep that open. Backpack came undone, but that's all right. All right. All right. Let's give him. Get them standing straight, and there you have it. You have Trailbreaker in his robot mode. It's really nice. Once you get the transformation down, you should be good to go. It took me about maybe 3, maybe 4 tries to actually, work out something with the canopy on his back and those doors. So once you get past that part, you should be pretty good. So let's get into the articulation. So your arms can go all the way around. Not a problem. You can go about that far. There is some kind of piece of plastic that is inside of the shoulder that it's not allowing me to bring the arm all the way up. You kind of have to mess up the little stopper in order to get that. But you can do it if you want to. We have more than 90 degrees on the elbow. And you have the swivel just above the elbow. We have wrist articulation. You can go all the way around and you can go in and out like he's knocking on the door. We have rotation at the hips if the backpack will stay in place. Okay. That should, right. We'll fix the canopy later. You can rotate this. And the reason why it's doing that because it came unplugged. Let's see. There we go. Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? No, we didn't get it. We'll fix that later. It's not important. Bring the legs up like so. Bring the knee down like that, more than 90 degrees on the knee. Bring the leg out, not a problem. Now you can have that wiggle room at the hip, or you can utilize the little something that you get in the knee. We have range of motion in the feet or a rocker. And going back on this leg, go about that far until you bump into this back panel here, and you bring this back like that. All right, so we are going to solve the problem. Put this right here. Because it's getting a little annoying. Because this way keeps the backpack locked into place. Right, seems like I got it. Yep, I did get it. The head is on a ball joint. I'll show that off in a second. And that is about it. So let's go into some features, shall we? We're gonna go into our smiley face here. And it's very easy to pull off. Just put it, put the nail in there, pops off. And then you pop this one in its place. So you kind of have that kind of thing going on. Right? So this is the old face. And that is the new face. But let's say you didn't want that face. Pop, turn, slide this off. There's the ball joint right there, just in case you didn't believe me. And pop this on, and now you got his shouting face. So again, one more time, you have your normal face there, And you got your smiley face there. So you can pick and choose which one. I like to stick with the stock. Head or face. Cut that off. Put this on. So that is it for the faces. Let me get one more. We actually got two more things to do. Alright. So now we have this. This is his multi-nozzle weapon. And we're just going to plug this in. Now there's been complaints of, like little things like this on there. That's the first one I found so far. So good. And then there's one there and one there. But it's nothing like, it's nothing to write home about. You know what I'm saying? So we take the hand, and what we do is we need to swap this out. And you just take the panel, take the hand off, slide this on. And we simply just going to plug this on. Just want to make sure I got it in the right position to do so. Right, so we're going to plug this on here and pop this in. And you can do that on either side. It doesn't matter which side you put it on. So you kind of have this kind of going on. Right? You take your little special effects part and plug this in. And there you have it. You have that going for you. Or you could try to use this. It will work, but you're going to see what happens. Just force. Just a little bit of force. And it will droop. Yes, it will droop. And it will make them fall over. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Will it? Will it? Come on. Right. So now you kind of have that going on. Right? Now we do need a third-party version of this piece so that it would fit solidly in his hands when it is extended, and it also has to accommodate this effects part because I'd rather use that than just this. Okay, so we're gonna pop this out. We're gonna go back to his normal hand. Okay. Now we're going to open the hand, and I want to show you something. We're going to open the hand. Now all Masterpiece always has this slot in his hand to accommodate a weapon, and we're going to borrow somebody's real quick to show that off real quick. And this is a Blue Streaks gun, and you just pop this in here. If I can find it. And just wrap his fingers around. And you have him holding somebody else's weapon in his hands. Okay? And the cool thing about this is he can turn the wrist. He can tool the wrist. And why I say that's cool is because the older ones, the guns are off at an angle. And having that little adjustment does make a whole world difference. So you can do that. If you want to fix this gun right here, and that's it. So we're gonna take this gun out of his hand, and we're gonna do some comparisons before we close this out. First, we're gonna bring in Ironhide. Next, we're going to bring in Blue Street. Let's pop his hand. Let's pop this gun back in his hand. Push those back. Raise his head a little bit. We're going to bring in Bumblebee. And if you need one more, I'll bring in one more. We have the Kingdom version of Trailbreaker. So there you have it. So if you want to see them at an angle, you can see them at this angle. See the backpack. Oh, come on. Come on, Ironhide. You was doing so good. And you fell down again. Come on. Come on, stop playing. Okay, kind of working out. So that's what it looks like from that side. If you need to see the backpacks, that's what the backpacks look like. And turn it on this side. Turn it on this side. Now his and back to forward again. So there you have it. We're gonna bring in everybody that was in this video. Let's bring these guys back. Come on, come on now. Let's put no rage there, just to break up the color. We're gonna put the other Blue Streak version on that side. And we're gonna put Skids over there. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the review on the Transformer Masterpiece number 56, Cybertron Strategist Trailbreaker. I hope this video was, some kind of help to you in some kind of way. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you have any questions, if you want to throw me, leave them down below. The next two Masterpiece are going to be Jetfire or Skyfire, depending on who you are, and Cliff Jumper. I believe this is going to be our second mini-con that we're getting out of the set. And that's about it. I think that's about it. We're still waiting on some other characters to be released in February, and I'll keep you guys informed about that. In March, I know this is ahead of time, March 11th, we are going to a toy convention located in New Jersey. So please stay tuned for that. And yeah, that is it for Edoggz Reviews. And I want to say thank you for clicking on this video, and I'll see you in the next.